Hello everyone, it's Dick here. In our continuing quest to find a practical yet cool electric alternative to petrol motorcycles, Fannie and I have snuck away to demo the new Maving RM1. The Maving RM1 is designed and assembled in Coventry, UK. Currently it is only available in the United Kingdom. The German Bosch motor comes from Hungary. The suspension appears to be from China, and I cannot speak to the other components. Mavings are currently being offered for £5,995. A second battery to achieve the maximum claimed range of 80 miles will cost you an additional £995. The Bosch motor has a claimed top speed of 45 miles per hour. The Maving has 3 rider modes to manage power usage and nominal performance changes. The removable battery can be charged on its proprietary charging base off of a standard UK 3-pin plug off of mains power. It has a 4-hour 0 to 100% charge time. Maving claims an approximate 40-mile range on a full battery, but I'm not sure what mode or type of riding is required to achieve maximum range. Again, an optional second battery will get you a claimed 80 miles of range. The website quotes an approximate £60 total running costs per year. This does not include the £195 3-year GPS tracking service. This annual total running cost also does not include the purchase of the vehicle if you opt for financing, nor do I believe does it include insurance costs, which are significantly higher than petrol vehicles if you can find an insurer willing to cover them. It certainly does not include the required service intervals. Service intervals are at 3 months from new or 600 miles. If you purchase the motorcycle before January 2023, the first 3-month service is free. There's an indication that the 3-month service will incur a charge after January 1st of 2023. Service also is required every 12 months or 3,000 miles after that. Despite the website and other proponents of electric vehicles citing the minimum maintenance requirements for electric vehicles, the warranty requires an annual service. The 3-month service includes visual and functional checks, reading diagnostic codes, and torque checks. The annual check includes all of the above, as well as inspection of wheel motor bearings, spoke tensioning, brake pad checks, storage tank and battery housing hinge lubrication, and replacing worn parts as required. Replacement parts will incur an additional cost. Maving's website says that they are selling servicing plans, but no further information is available on those. According to a Maving customer service representative, none of their bikes have reached 12 months on the road, so they haven't determined the annual servicing costs, but they imagine it will cost, quote, a couple of £100. Seeing as my Triumph dealer service costs £250, I am surprised at a quote of nearly the same price for Maving to lube the hinges and check the spokes. The RM1 can be ridden in the UK on a CBT license, which may attract new younger riders, although the cost of the vehicle will definitely repel that same crowd. Even with a full license, the Maving cannot carry pillion passengers. Currently, the Maving is road tax exempt, but the UK government has announced that electric vehicles will start paying road tax in 2025, so that incentive does not extend very far into the future. In the case of the GPS tracking service, which is £195 for 3 years, there's no current information for the cost of re-upping the tracking service, as again, none of their vehicles have reached 3 years on the road. Despite all of this, let's ride it anyway. I'm on the Maving. My South African friend who is selling it is calling it the Maving, so I'm not really sure what it is. It's got no pedal brake, no foot pedal brake. It's like a bicycle. So rear brake, because it's British, front brake. It's insanely quiet. He told me to start in mode 3. There's 3 modes. He told me to start in mode 3. The brakes are good. And in mode 3, I'm pinned right now. That's how mellow it is. I keep searching for my foot brake. It's a very manageable size. This is pinned. I'm pinned right now. It's for this city riding, it's very, very mellow. It's not jerky. It's a Bosch hub drive at the rear. It's got removable batteries that are about the size of a small kind of patio speaker. I wonder if that's regenerative. I'm pushing the front brake and I'm getting this weird squeak. I'm gonna try mode 1 right now. Yes. Stop and start at mode 1. Very mellow at the start, but there's no engine braking whatsoever. So you're kind of freewheeling a bit when you come off the power. suspension's adequate. Ooh. It's kind of disconcerting on the in mode 1 without any engine braking. Flat on the ground with a serious bend in the knees. There's some suspension sag as well. The reach is very comfortable. Doesn't feel scooter-like, but it is kind of on par with a 125. It's got good pull away, but it's not jerky. It's not, there's a little play in the throttle there. So it takes time for the computer to recognize. So if you're looking for something that's high performance or snatchy, it's not that. But it is spirited, it is fun. It rides kind of like a dirt bike. I keep looking for my foot. Keep looking for my foot brake. It's refreshing. It's hard to say that about a motorcycle, but it's quiet, and the wind in my face and the casualness of it is refreshing. I find that this could be a city bike. It's 80-mile range at its most. I'm bottoming out that suspension. 80-mile range at the most. I would actually venture into London again on this. I have stopped riding in London because of how anti-vehicle it is, but I'm having a real nice time on these little back roads. The salesman likened it to a bicycle, and it kind of has that freedom of a bicycle, but the grown-upness or the versatility of a scooter with the kind of cool factor of a motorcycle.
I think they're taking liberties with the word motorcycle. It's an electric bike. I liked the ergonomics of it. I like the look of it, except the front looks like a motorcycle, the back looks like an old-timey bicycle. It's a little too vintage,
yeah,
for me. This could be one of those bikes that if it doesn't take off,
you could pick up cheap.
No, if you have it in like 20, 30, 40 years, people will be like, oh, this was that one,
that one
that Maving.
Maving.
Hey, didn't they only sell like 200 of these?
Yeah.
Really impractical.
Yeah,
but
remember that when everyone was throwing shit at the wall and seeing what would stick.
Yeah.
If they had a better name, I don't know. I kind of like it.
I don't know what Maving means. I don't know if it's somebody's name or.
Yeah. You didn't ride and go, I want to have one of these.
No.
Yeah.
Especially for 6,000 pounds.
Yeah.
No. I'm not convinced. I mean, now with everything going haywire with domestic electricity charges, I'd be interested to know how much it would cost to charge up that battery, one of those batteries.
Yeah, good point.
You know, over that 3 to 4 hour time, because 3 to 4 hours of constant charge. I don't know if it's
like a kettle.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
On to the next one.
On to the next one.
If you like that video and you want to see more like them, hit like, share, and subscribe.